Good morning, students. Yesterday we have seen what is the chemistry definition, element definition, and also what is mass. And we have seen analytical balance definition. So, and also what is an atom. So, generally I have told you electron, proton, neutron. So, what do you mean by electron? Electron is a negatively charged of an atom. So, what happens? It will getting negative charge. So, then coming to proton, it is a positively charged. So, it is having configuration 1s1. And coming to neutron, so it is a neutral charge it is going to have. So, what are the mass of electron and mass of proton and mass of neutron? So, generally for electron, okay, so how to find charge, mass, and electron is nothing but here. So, first of all, we should know the charge of an electron. So, now let us see about electron charge. Electron charge. So what is the charge of the electron? First of all, let us see about electron. So the charge is nothing but here charge of the electron contains 1 minus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. And what is its mass? And for mass, how much we are going to get for mass? So mass of the electron is 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So then how to calculate what is the charge, mass and charge to mass ratio? So to calculate charge to mass ratio, E by M. Why? Because charge is representing E and mass is representing M. So to calculate charge to mass ratio, so we are having 1.76 into 10 to the power 11 coulomb per kg. C indicates the units, so which is known as coulombs, and this is a kilogram kg. Here per k, this ash indicates what here? Per kg. So here for 1 mole of the electron. So means what? We should know mass of the electron first and also Avogadro's number. So this is the charge, this is the mass to calculate. So these are constant values. So charge is nothing but minus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and mass is nothing but 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. This is only for electrons and we are finding only for electrons. So how this is about charge, mass, charge to mass ratio. Then how to calculate mole of the means charge of 1 mole of electrons. So to calculate charge of 1 mole of electrons, we should know Avogadro's number and also charge of the electron. So here charge of 1 mole means only 1 electron, only for 1 electron we are having formula, that is charge into Avogadro number. What is charge here? We are already having the charge value, the constant value 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19. So the Avogadro number is the constant value. So what is the constant value here? 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. So nearly we are getting 9.6500 into 10 power 4. So this is about the, automatically we can take 96,500 coulombs, which is equals to 1 Faraday units. So this is the way to calculate the electron for the charge. And now coming to proton. So what is the charge of the proton we are having? So to calculate the mass, it is not having charge. So for mass, we are going to have 1.67 26 into 10 to the power minus 27. Okay, so this is the mass of the proton, and for neutron we are going to get, and what is for neutron we are having? For neutron we are getting mass of neutron is nothing but here what? 1.6749 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Okay, so this is the mass of the proton, this is the mass of the neutron, this is the charge of the electron, mass of the electron, and to find the mass ratio for electron, this is the formula, and to find charge for only one electron, so this is the formula to calculate. So this is about electron, proton, neutron. So generally, what is atomic orbital? What is an orbital? Already we have studied. So here, period. So what is periodic law? Periodic table, period, group. Let us see. Periodic law is nothing but what here? Periodic law. So periodic law means what? The law which gives the properties of element, means which gives the properties of element is known as what here? Periodic law. And what is periodic table? Periodic law is nothing but which gives the properties of elements. In periodic table we are having almost different types of elements, yes or no? So means what here? The law which gives the, for each elements it is giving properties of elements, that one we call it as what? Periodic law. The table means what? The chart of elements which is arranged in a order or increasing order of atomic weights or atomic number. We call it as what? The elements arranged in increasing order of atomic weight or atomic number, we call it as what here? Periodic table. So this is about periodic law, periodic table. So then what is the, so this is the left side we are having S block elements, in the middle we are having D block elements, this is right side we are having P block, and downside it is consisting of F block elements. So this one we call it as F block elements, and this one we call it as P block elements, and this is nothing but, this is S block, this is D block elements. So period is nothing but what? It is in a horizontal row, we call it as period. The horizontal row we call it as period, means whenever the elements is present is in horizontally, that one we call it as period. And group is nothing but here it is presenting as a vertical. The vertical column we call it as group, means if the elements is presenting in the straight way we call it as a group. If it is presenting in horizontally, that one we call it as a row, means that one we call it as a period. So generally we are having in a block lanthanide Sackness. So who is discovered the periodic table and all, and how we have to write the electronic configuration? So we are having the periodic table was discovered. So generally different types of scientists we are having, that is Dormier, Daubernier, triad, and Newland octave, and Manley periodic table, Mosley periodic table. So Daubernier triad is nothing but what he said, Newland octave, Manley. So what these have to, these all based on atomic weights only they have discussed, but coming to Mosley they have based on atomic number. So this explains about atomic weight. This one also based on about atomic weight. Manley explains about atomic weight, and Mosley explains about atomic number. So what he says, atomic weight of middle element is the average of first and third element. That one is nothing but what, Daubernier triad he explained, but he did not give the correct explanation of the elements. So here if you suppose if you are taking any three elements here, so let us think example lithium, sodium, potassium. So whenever you are taking these three elements, so the average of the first one and third element only you have taken atomic weight. So what about second element? So we are not getting, this one is a element. So this is about Daubernier triad. And coming to Newland octave, so what he explains, every element from starting element has similar property. Means what, each element has similar properties. He explained about what, which is the element starting, that each element is going from starting element has similar properties. And coming to Manley, so Manley what he had told, elements in same group. So for example, in a group we are having, let us take a first group elements like hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. So whenever you are taking these type of elements, so each element in that is one group, we can say element in same group have similar properties. Means what? If suppose if you are taking S group elements, so these group elements is having similar properties. So based upon this, Mosley modern periodic table, what he had told means based on atomic number, it is divided into group and period. So these are having different types of properties like electropositivity, atomic radius, ionization energy, electron affinity, electronegativity, metallic character, non-metallic character, present in group and also period. So these are atomic number divided into different types of blocks, that is sp block, d block, f block, and also 18 group. So spf block is known as representative elements, d block elements we call it as transition elements, f block we call it as inner transition elements, which is containing lanthanides and actinides. So 18 group which is present in the fp block elements, that one we call it as noble gases. So noble gases is nothing but helium, argon, krypton, xenon. So these are the things. So this is a general introduction of the periodic table only. So we are having 1 to 30 elements which we have studied in our previous classes in the periodic table, if you have observed or not. So what are the atomic numbers? So first one is hydrogen, lithium, and hydrogen, helium, lithium. So like this we have to learn the periodic table here. So what is the atomic number of hydrogen? Let us see. First of all, hydrogen is having atomic number 1 and Helium is having atomic number 2, lithium, boron. So these are the atomic numbers you have to learn. 1 to 30 elements. Okay. So here having outermost configuration, atomic weights. Already you have studied in your previous class how to write the valence shell electronic configuration. So let us see 1 to 30 elements. First of all, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and calcium. So these are the 1 to 20 elements we have studied in the previous classes. So first one is hydrogen, next one helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. So these are the 20 elements. Then remaining 21 we can say scandium, titanium, vanadium, scandium, titanium, vanadium, cobalt, manganese, chromium, manganese, iron, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. So these are the 1 to 30 elements we should know first of all, and also electronic configurations, valence electrons for this. So first one is hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. These are the 1 to 20 elements and its symbols these are. And coming to here, for scandium we can say Sc, for titanium we are saying Ti, vanadium V, chromium Cr, manganese Mn, iron Fe, cobalt is nothing but Co, nickel is nothing but Ni, copper Cu, zinc Zn. So these are the 1 to 30 elements of the periodic table. So like this we are having different types of elements. So remaining topic going to explain in next class. Thank you.